Okay guys, today on Chris Does What, we're looking at putting speakers right here in these holes. So what they originally had in these big ugly holes is car 6x9s, and they were destroyed. The water, they were rusted, they had rust marks going down the boat. It looked all nasty.
Yeah, it actually kind of runs some of the coating too.
The gel coat in the boat. So we're going to take and put these speakers, these little B speakers, in this big old hole. And we're going to build a template to do that. Doesn't fit. So y'all stay tuned. Okay, ready? All right. So we're going to be designing a template to fit these speakers in this hole. The hole is for a 6x9. This is a 6.5-inch speaker. And plus the way they cut out the hole, they cut it really close to this edge, and it won't work because the speaker, you know, you put your hand in here and you just rake off your fingers, the back side of your fingers. So that won't work. So we're going to design a template. My wife said, you can't just cut wood, put it over the top and pray it works.
I had to teach him my pattern making skills from college when I was trying to be a fashion designer, so yeah.
My fashion design girl over here, she learned me some things.
Well, I mean, golly, you wouldn't think I was in fashion. My clothes are work clothes.
So I did tons of cutting out of cardboard. I hate pattern making. And there is a huge mess in the boat. And this was one of the last patterns I made. And it worked on this side, but that side it didn't, because not only did they cut these gnarly holes in the boat right here on the edge, but they also cut them in different heights. So, not going to work. So, I made this template. I like the shape of it anyway. It looks really good. And it's going to go over this like this. Still leave enough room for the stripping here. And cover up the top of the 6x9 hole. So move it around. There's a screw right there, have to cover. And then once I get this mounted, I'm going to have to cut out the boat more right here to get the 6.5-inch speaker in here. The reason we're going with 6.5 versus 6x9 is we have 6.5 lying around. And there's no point in budget. I don't know, this is a lot of work, a lot of time.
Yeah, you either spend the money on new speakers or you just put some more time in it to make these ones work.
So there's no point in putting a 6x9 or a 8 or a 12 or a 15-inch subwoofer here with it this close to the edge. Because the sound from the back of the speaker is going to instantly go to the front speaker of the speaker, and it's going to cancel out any of that good vibrations you get from the speaker. So, no point.
Now he's got that song in my head.
The only way you could actually use a big speaker here is if you were going to take and seal this and build kind of an enclosure behind it. So I thought about doing that, but then I said, it makes enough noise as is. I don't need to do that, but if you have a boat like this and you want to get good vibrations from the back speakers, start working on fiberglassing or building an enclosure in here so you can keep the noise from the back of the speaker away from the noise on the front of the speaker. So now let's go cut out our template. It's going to be fun. Okay guys, so we've drawn our template on this piece of wood. Now I just drilled this out with 2.5 inch drill bits so I can get my jigsaw in here so I can cut out these center holes. I'm going to cut out these center holes before I cut out the template because I won't have much to hold on to once I cut out this. There's not much to grab onto, so that would be best to cut out the center holes. So let's get started. Whew. And it's quite warm. Yeah, you always take your wood out, you can't hurt that. So it's best to be conservative here when you're working this. You also hear Danielle scrubbing on the windows.
Still.
They're gonna be pretty, but like I said, it had layers, kind of like a ogre, I guess.
And we're running out of paint there.
Yep, a little bit needs to come out, not much. So we'll come back once everything's cut out and I have the speakers fitting in here. Okay guys, so we're almost there. We got 2 holes, 2 speaker holes, and most of the template cut out. And you see the speaker goes in there. It's a little snug, but it fits in there and it makes noise. Oh.
In the video, no.
So I'm going to finish cutting this out and then we'll see what it looks like and see what it looks like in place on the boat. This is not going to be as flexible as cardboard on the boat, so we may have to do some fill and things like that. A lot of fun. Oh, okay. My drink was in the wrong spot.
I'm tired. I'm scrubbing.
Can't see you.
I was scrubbing windows. My arms are killing me right now.
Okay, so we have this basic shape cut out, and I'm going to take this sander and I'm just going to sand it up, and I'll show you the results of what it looks like. We're going to have that is going to be our face, so this one goes over there. Okay, so we have one speaker installed and this is what it looks like. So it took us actually a while to figure out how we wanted to do this before we actually did it. There's a lot of back and forth between me and Danielle on just the design and things like that. Danielle wanted me to sink this. I told her I'm just not that good. So we did this system and it worked really well, and it's really easy to install. So what I did was I cut out 3 boards, and I cut out 3 on the back side because I didn't want to buy more wood because this is only a 1/4 inch, and I wanted plenty of material for the screws to hang into. And then I cut out this front and sanded it and made it real smooth and pretty. And this is what pulls on the outside of the boat. And you see I put a piece of weather stripping all the way around it so that any water won't regress inside here. But if it does, I left an opening down at the bottom so any water can drain out. We're going to spray paint these anyway. But all you do is you take and you stick this on the outside where you want it. And even with the existing hole there, I can pull up here with a screw, and it will actually pull it into it, and it will hold kind of like a clamp. And the weather stripping actually makes it even hold better. Okay, don't look at all the mess over there. That's parts that need to go in here. But so we have this, and so we're going to start by drilling 4 holes around the edge. And since the Boss speaker mounts on the corners, we're going to drill here, 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 and here.
There, babe.
Right. I can't see. I think, yeah, I don't see any holes over here.
Okay. So I can use these
And I
2
am-
screws.
Oh, there I am.
I can use these 2 screw holes to line it up, and then I will drill these other 2 holes. One thing is, I'm going to take this all apart and do it again. Okay. So my wife said this looks about level, and it covers up all the holes right there. Does that look good?
No, there's still some holes right there. And at the bottom.
Okay, right there?
A little bit more. It's got some issues, yeah, a little bit.
Right there?
Maybe a little bit up now. Yeah. I
Okay.
don't see any there.
And the weather stripping will still go right here. Now let's go ahead and drill the other holes through the fiberglass. And that will not move now. Now I have to take and cut fiberglass. Dog loves this part. I hate fiberglass. I love it. It's a love-hate relationship. I love how it holds and how it works. I hate how it holds. I mean the particles you get and the itchiness. And I didn't put on I wasn't going to put on the entire Bop 4 system just to do this. Let's see here. There we go. Hopefully these holes inside are pretty enough to see it'll go through the speaker. I actually did much better on that side than this side. And then I have to take this all apart again, sand it some more, and paint it and put it back on here again. So, fabrication sucks. Okay, I also go through the top here, right here, to start checking more. Left side, so I can put the buttons on, line up, there we go, over. There it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, it goes like that, and then we pull the shit out of it so it pulls down. When you're putting speakers on, you want to make sure you seal in here. Just like I did around here, I'm going to take this weather stripping. This is rubber weather stripping, and I'm going to cut me off enough so I can pin it. And that should be enough right there. It is a little stretchy, so if you cut a little short, you can get some more stretch out of it. If you cut it too long, you can just cut some more off. I found this is easier just to take all off and then put it on here. Now this stuff is sticky, so right now it's sticking to my hair on my leg. Feels really good. But you can pick this up at Home Depot or wherever pretty cheap. And there's my excess, even though I cut it to length a little bit too long. So I just cut off this little tab. I guess I could just leave it there, but I'm gonna cut it off. And now I stick it in. Positive to positive. If you don't wire your speaker right, it's never going to have the bass response you want. Even though these little speakers don't make that much bass, think they're rated at like 140 hertz, which is good enough. Oh yeah, there we go. And you can always add a sub and then pull this up. And there you go. One installed speaker. Now let's see if it jams. Royalty-free bass music. Okay, I guess trap will work.
Saying hello.
It's warm now.
I'm warm. Dinner's cooking.
So, Danielle's doing what she does best, cooking, and we got these speakers installed, or these speaker plates. Now we're going to clean this up some more, do some more sanding, and paint them, and then put them back in. But I think they look really good, and it looks a lot better.
This was a compromise of what he wanted and what I wanted. I really wanted them insetted, but he thought that I was thinking way too highly of him to actually cut out the fiberglass in a nice way.
She was exceeding the tools I have.
I thought it would work if we just, I don't know. But anyways.
This was
the compromise.
I don't have the tools to do that all pretty.
I know. I was so wanting that look, but anyways, it's fine.
So it doesn't hit your leg that bad. So
let's see. Because when I sit in a boat, I'm like this. So that's what another thing I was worried about. Is it going to hit my leg? And honestly, it's not going to. I mean, if you do this, no, it doesn't hit. It's good.
It covers up all the mess and also the rust marks that were left by the 6x9s that the previous owners installed and had rusted down the side because they were car 6x9s. And it looks pretty good. This is marine plywood, and we are going to treat it, clean it up, treat it, and paint it. And then we're going to...
Nice color. It's actually the whole theme behind the accent color of this boat. How it is a little bit more customized, but it's gonna look really sharp.
Yeah, it'll go with the bimini that we got, which looks really good. It's really large, and other accessories we have
the
for the
material
boat.
That we picked out for these bad boys. Yeah.
These seats are going.
Go on. Yeah, I hate them.
And then we're going to retrim around here as well. So it's going to look nice. The floor is going to be pretty. We have all the paint for that. We have the foam that's going to go in the floor.
It's just time.
Just time and effort. And
right.
It takes a lot of effort to do this.
And then she needs to be cleaned up again because over this winter she kind of got dirty. We didn't get a chance to put a good layer of wax on her before the winter. And so we did all that work of getting her down to her coat. And now we have to wash her again.
But it is coming together, and we should have this done in hopefully a month or two. Yeah.
We're hoping we're shooting for June.
June.
Yeah, like the beginning of June.
Yeah.
Because my birthday's in June, and I want to be on the water in this boat in June.
And then we'll sell it.
Goal. That's a goal.
And then we'll sell it and go RVing.
At least, yeah.
So
We think so. We think we're going to sell it and go RVing. We're going to do the RV thing, but you never know.
well, we have to break in the engine because it's a
Right.
brand new rebuild. So it is what it is.
We'll let you know if we keep her.
So guys, if you like this channel, please subscribe. Hit that little bell for a little reminder. If you like this video, hit that like button. Looks like this. It's down there somewhere. And if you're looking for great recipes, good eats, check out diningwithdanielle.com. She makes some wonderful meals. And
Tonight's half leftovers from the recipe that's coming out Wednesday, because I made a lot, and also some new stuff, so it's a combo meal.
And there's links down below for that. Or you can just go to chrisdoeswhat.com. It'll take you to the same place. Then go to the top, hit recipes. And y'all please take care.